Hey, what's up, everyone? This is bboyalan of BTS Tune. Just wanted to do a parts preview for 2019 overhaul of Panda version 3. Normally, I wouldn't do this because of the mess it creates, but by popular request, I'll go ahead and do it this time and just clean up and attack this. So, as you know, I overboosted at 28 previously, pushed out some seals and I'm pissing oil, so I didn't really get to do much with the car except put it around, keep things going. But now it's time to revisit this, do the final send, and it either works or doesn't work. If it doesn't work, I have brand new billet 20Ts waiting in a box for a reversion back to stock frame. If it does work and I do want more, then single turbo it is going to show how to do it my way and go from there. Only changes since then are the Advan Racing TC3s. As you can see here, 18x9, 25mm offset, a little more flush up front without the poke and still fine in the rear. Lighter as well, 19 pounds approximately. Not forged, they're flow form, so still good quality from Japan. I may go with something lighter like Wed Sport if it becomes necessary with the next phase of upgrades. So real quick rundown. Basically, this is swap over to the intended built block setup. The stock 4-bolt was always temporary, so here we go. It's going to be a refresher with some upgrades. Have 3SX Adco sway bars front and rear with end links, all helm joint, as much helm joint as possible. Have the Pit Road M or Gretty Trust oil cooler kit, as you can see, real nice, large oil cooler. Normally I would assemble my own. The set trap's kind of small, but we'll have that as a spare and backup. Fluid amper, as you saw on Dustin's build. I'm not going to open that up, but yeah, I have a few of these in stock, so I'm going to toss one on the Panda. Spec 4 Plus lightweight, and the Spec lightweight flywheel steel, which is always nice. I have a one-off depowered manual steering rack. Keep everything simple, shed more weight, clean things up. This is properly done with the internals redone, sealed, ports plugged, etc., etc. You can see I also have the tow arms and camber arms for the rear, helm joints as well. This is a kind of a nice piece. I have a high output Mechman 220 amp alternator. I actually stumbled upon this by coincidence. It came from Trevor's well-known 96 Stealth, which pushed Evo 3 16Gs hard, and then he eventually did a single turbo setup as his last build before the car was sold and apparently parted out. So those are some goodies. You've already seen the block. Here's my IPS Racing oil pan back in use. This has the 92.5mm Seiko pistons, powder rods, new OEM forged crank, and I'm just going to reseal a few things to make sure it's good. Apply some assembly lube once more, and that should be the bottom end. Also WPC treated Cleveite Moly bearings. To move over here, there's my first block that has a hole in it that grenaded. The heads you already know about. Vuitton seals, Freya valves and springs, titanium retainers, Ray's headlift fix for the machining, and 3SX cam gears degreed to that block that I just showed you. I would transfer my BC gears, but I'll leave it as is and save those. Some OEM parts, brand new OEM lower control arms for the front. I also have a couple of stock spares in good condition. New OEM hub bearing assemblies. Not going to mess around with aftermarket on this build, so there's that. Don't think I'm missing anything else worth mentioning at the moment. Those are just some key components. I do have a PST one-piece carbon fiber drive shaft. So car currently is at 3,290 pounds with a third tank, basically matching my Evo 8. I want to get to 31. Anything closer to 3,000 pounds is cherry on top or icing on the cake. So I'm going to do some reductions, simplify things, probably tuck a little more, even though things are rather clean. Should be nice having no power steering. Clean that up more, and if it works out well, I will give the car a new fresh coat on the outside, make it look pretty again, and do supercar engineering Evo adapters for suspension. But yeah, that's the plan for 2019. Should be a lot faster than doing Dustin's 150 hours over 3 months. The longest part will be doing the suspension, dropping rear subframe, and all that jazz. So yeah, stay tuned for what's next.